Sergio Di Stefano, July 5, 1939 to September 17, 2010, was an Italian actor and voice actor, known for being the official dubber of Jeff Bridges, John Malkovich, and in his well-noted performances, Hugh Laurie. In the 1960s, Di Stefano attended the Silvio D'Amico National Academy of Dramatic Arts and began his acting career on stage and on television. He then approached the world of dubbing during the 1970s and became well known for giving his voice to actors like John Malkovich, Jeff Bridges, Alan Rickman, William Hurt, and especially Hugh Laurie as Gregory House in the first 6 seasons of House and Jonathan Frakes as William Riker in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Di Stefano was also noted for dubbing Christopher Lambert, Christopher Reeve, Alec Baldwin, Jeff Goldblum, and Robert Englund in some of their performances. In his animated roles, he voiced Johnny Bravo in the Italian dub of Johnny Bravo as well as Dr. Cockroach in the Italian dub of Monsters vs. Aliens. Di Stefano died of a heart attack on September 17, 2010 at the age of 71. After his death, his colleague Luca Biagini became the new voice dubber of Hugh Laurie in the remaining seasons of House. Johnny Bravo and Johnny Bravo, Dad and Cow and Chicken, King Goobot V and Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Lord Barkins Bittern in Corpse Bride, Dr. Cockroach in Monsters vs. Aliens, Dr. Cockroach in Monsters vs. Aliens, Mutant Pumpkins from Outer Space, Plo Koon in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Gregory House in House, Seasons 1 to 6, William Riker in Star Trek: The Next Generation, William Riker in Star Trek Generations, William Riker in Star Trek: First Contact, William Riker in Star Trek: Insurrection, William Riker in Star Trek: Nemesis, Jeff Peters in Making Mr. Right, Mitch Lyrian in The Line of Fire, General Tims in Mulholland Falls, Dr. Henry Jekyll/Edward Hyde Mary Riley, Athos in The Man in the Iron Mask, Charles VII of France in The Messenger: The Story of Joan of Arc, F.W. Murnau in Shadow of the Vampire, Tom Ripley in Ripley's Game, Pascal Savage and Johnny English, Craig Blake in Stay Hungry, Scott Hayden in Starman, Jack Forrester in Jagged Edge, Jack Lucas in The Fisher King, Gregory Larkin in The Mirror Has Two Faces, Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski in The Big Lebowski, Jackson Evans in The Contender, Charles S. Howard in Seabiscuit, Otis Bad Blake in Crazy Heart, Marcus Summers in American Flyers, Elliot Ness in The Untouchables, Crash Davis in Bull Durham, Ray Kinsella in Field of Dreams, Kenneth O'Donnell in 13 Days, Dr. Joe Darrow in Dragonfly, Earl Brooks in Mr. Brooks, Colonel Brandon in Sense and Sensibility, Metatron in Dogma, Marvin the Paranoid Android in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Antoine Riquez in Perfume: The Story of a Murderer, Eli Michelson in Nobel's Son, Absalom in Alice in Wonderland, Agent Gibbs in Air Force One, narrator in 2 Bits, Robert Bob Greene in The Edge, narrator in The Royal Tenenbaums, Jimmy Doolittle in Pearl Harbor, Joe Devine in The Last Shot, Campbell Alexander in My Sister's Keeper, Frank Bumstead in Dark City, Alan Hobby in AI Artificial Intelligence, sponsor in Changing Lanes, Angus Tuck in Tuck Everlasting, Edward Walker in The Village, Stan Goff and Syriana, Philip Allen in The Good Shepherd, Freddy Krueger in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4: The Dream Master, Freddy Krueger in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, Freddy Krueger/Robert Englund in Wes Craven's New Nightmare, William Bill Gartley in The Mangler, Fred in Subway, Connor McLeod in Highlander, Connor McLeod in Highlander 2: The Quickening, Connor McLeod in Highlander: Endgame, Father Alec in To Kill a Priest, John Henry Brennick in Fortress, Clark Kent/Superman in Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, Jack Lewis in The Remains of the Day, Ryan in Freaky Friday, Vasily Borodin in The Hunt for Red October, Robert McLean in The Horse Whisperer, Richard Martin in Bicentennial Man, James Biggs in Street Things, Meyer Lansky in Bugsy, Fest in Twelfth Night, Lord Augustus in A Good Woman, Paul Emmett in The Ghost Rider, Santiago in Interview with the Vampire. Henry Miles in The End of the Affair. Alejandro Sosa in Scarface. George Moscone in Milk.